Hey everybody, Chris here. Well, after the massive gains that Dogecoin has experienced over the past few days, we see a little consolidation now and still have big volume, but not quite sure what the next move is going to be. But you have got to be ready because the next move up could be even bigger. We've seen that before from Dogecoin back in April of 2021, and this has that same feeling, the same kind of pattern even forming. So be ready. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell so you can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams, live on Monday nights and Friday nights. My next one on Monday night is Halloween night. It's going to be a spooky Doge affair. Going to be a little later on Monday night than I normally do, probably about 10 o'clock New York, Boston time. So be sure to tune in for that. That will be fun. So here we are at this inflection point for Dogecoin. Went on a big rise, dipped down, now seems to be sort of a reaccumulation, but at a much higher level than what we had a week ago. Where's Dogecoin going to go from here? Well, that is the big question right now. There are some thinking that Doge is going to drop back down to 876 cents with no more support, but I think we do have support, and the support goes back quite a ways, and I'll show you that on the charts. Just remember, all of these big gains we have just seen over the past few days has been without Elon Musk saying anything about Dogecoin. This was all just on the heels of Elon actually purchasing Twitter. But he hasn't said anything specifically about Doge. And when he does, that's what you've got to be ready for. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the news and the charts, and I'll show you what I'm looking at. So we'll start right here with the Dogecoin chart. This is on the 30-minute, and Dogecoin just over 12 cents. We have seen Doge dip below 12 cents twice. There was one that dipped last night, and then once again in the morning. But right now, staying above 11, which is good for now. We still have heavy volume trading. So this heavy volume is just the up and down movement of Doge. If I zoom out over a little bit more, we'll see that there tends to be a triangle forming here, and on the short term. So on this triangle, we could see some action coming in tonight or tomorrow that could break out of the triangle either up or down. I have a new support line at 11 cents. And at 11 cents, this was resistance on the first move up that we had on Saturday, was 11 cents, came up, was that resistance, traded back down, and then blasted past that 11-cent line. That 11-cent line, actually, if we go to the daily and we zoom out on the daily, because this is just an incredible chart here, these big green candles for Dogecoin here. But we zoom out, this was 11 cents, and it was support. And it was this support that was back in March, was 11 cents support for Dogecoin. So when Dogecoin traded down, hit 11, traded back up. That is very strong support from quite a few months ago. So we could see that again as we're trading right now with Doge. Right now, 15 cents is the short-term resistance, but we have a longer term at 18 cents, which Dogecoin came up and hit. Again, this was back in April. We had that 18 cents. So those are our targets right now trading in. I would expect we would see Dogecoin to be sort of in this range of the between 11 and 15 cents right now would be the trading. But again, we don't know when the next Dogecoin news is going to come out, particularly on Twitter, and how Dogecoin would be integrated. A lot of people talking about it, but what is Elon Musk actually going to do? That is going to be the next big run. When we look at how this is trading now, though, when we look at Bitcoin at 20,700, and we zoom out a little bit, and this is where Bitcoin was. On Wednesday, Bitcoin is right where it was from Wednesday on October 22nd. But where was Doge on Wednesday, October 22nd? It was down here at 6 cents. So Doge has gone on this big run while Bitcoin has traded sideways. With Bitcoin right now, there are talks that Bitcoin could drop back down and even below 20,000. If Bitcoin is dropping that much again, and we see the whole crypto market dropping, it could pull Doge with it if the Doge volume ticks down. That's where the Doge volume had been over the past week before this big run. But if this Doge volume stays strong, it's going to be able to withstand a drop in the overall crypto market. But we'll see how that goes going forward. Again, for the short term, though, we'll be watching this triangle, and we'll be getting ready for the next breakout. So in the news, we've got the Bitcoinist, why Dogecoin price exploded 80%. And it is the Elon Musk effect. This is exactly what's going on here. 125% up over the past 7 days. Just incredible, incredible trading. But being the Bitcoinists that they are, they're looking at a warning here on an immediate price correction. What are they looking at? They're looking at the RSI. So if I go back to the daily here on the Bitcoin chart, and we look at the RSI, look where it is. It's up over 90. Once the RSI here is over 90, that is a big red flag that there's going to be a big price correction and there's going to be a big downward move with the RSI that high. You do not see RSIs over 90 very often, but that's where Dogecoin is right now on the daily, is this RSI over 90. And with that, a lot of warning signs that the price is going to go down. But we know what can happen with Dogecoin. This same thing happened in April of 2021 with a big rise in the price of Dogecoin. RSI was up. A lot of people sold at 16 or 20 cents, and Dogecoin took off to 40, 50 cents, and then on up to 70. That could happen again. And so be very careful. Now, if you want to take a little profit, I would recommend that. If you bought in down at 5 or 6 and then Dogecoin up here around 15 cents, that would be, take a little bit, some percentage, probably not all. That would be my recommendation. And that's what I would do if I were trading. But we know that this has the potential for another big leg up. Crypto Potato does their weekly sort of weekend view, and Dogecoin is at the top of the list. Again, there's that word, explodes 110%. And Bitcoin maintaining 20K. So that's what we have is Dogecoin taking off, Bitcoin pretty much trading sideways. Dogecoin also surpasses Cardano after its massive spike. So a lot of talk about Cardano and what's going to be happening with Cardano going forward. And as I mentioned on my live stream on Friday, Charles Hoskinson is even tweeting out that maybe Dogecoin could be ported over to the Cardano blockchain. It's like, no, Dogecoin has its own blockchain. It's just fine. Thank you. We don't need you, Charles. Thank you very much. But here is the coin market cap. I will refresh that, and there's Dogecoin, 8th place, $16 billion market cap. Cardano's down at 14, Solana's down at 11. So you can see how quickly Dogecoin has changed up over 100% over the past 7 days. And then finally, the Dogecoin shorts. Over $33 million in Dogecoin shorts have been liquidated. That is amazing that much money has been lost. And I've seen a number of tweets, and even on StockTwits, some people were playing with shorting Dogecoin first when it spiked up to 8, and then when it spiked up to 11, thinking, okay, that's going to be it. We're going to short it down. And what did it do? It just kept taking off. That can happen again. And I just would not be shorting Dogecoin right now. You're gambling and you're risking a lot there. But some people have been doing it. And so what are traders expecting from Dogecoin? Well, A lot has been liquidated on the shorters and these short calls. We're talking about OKEx and Binance reported $7 million worth of Dogecoin short calls liquidation. Each of them, $7 million. So a lot of coins being transferred around, whale wallets, going from exchanges to personal wallets back to exchanges. So with this huge volume that we're seeing in Dogecoin, not only the trading, but also the movement of coins, that is a lot that's going on with Doge right now. And as we see with this big, huge volume, is this going to continue going forward? Is the Doge going to settle a little bit? That's what we're going to be looking forward to over the next few days. So I think the big question right now is, when is this next big move going to be? We don't know. With Elon, he's so unpredictable. But right now, Dogecoin is kind of in the hands of Elon Musk and what Elon does. The whales have done their thing. Retail buyers have bought in, and now we're kind of waiting. Unfortunately, during this waiting time, we could see the price drop a little more. But are you going to be selling Dogecoin right now and miss out on the next possible run? Again, not financial advice, but we got to be ready. Let me know in the comments below what you think about Dogecoin's price now, and are you ready? Are you ready for the next big run? Give the video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.